There are many misperceptions about what an executive resume writer does, so I thought I would start by doing a little 3 point overview of what I do as a certified executive resume master on pretty much each and every project. So recently I worked with a returning executive. We've worked together now at least 3 times, but we went through a full portfolio revamp, and it started with understanding what her needs are through a conversation, and then building a worksheet that was custom to her needs, and then conducting a 60-minute plus Zoom interview where we really strategically honed in on what her particular goals were. We were building a four, actually 5 part portfolio for her to share with her network and to use in speaking engagements and board opportunities. So here is just kind of a snapshot of the worksheet, a summary of our Zoom call, and then our actual Zoom call, which was probably about 28 pages long. I'm just kind of showing you a blurry first page. Here are a couple of images from her, 2 of the documents we created. We created an executive resume, executive board resume, and a board profile, and a bio for her executive story.
So in addition to those 4 documents, I also wrote the client's LinkedIn profile. So why I am doing this is I just wanted to kind of give a sense of 3 key steps that I do in the executive resume writing process. There's a lot of misperceptions about what an executive resume writer does and the value proposition of what we do, especially in this digital age. And AI has really further disoriented people about this process, or given them reason to doubt, or even just making people confused about who is worthy of developing their story. And I will tell you that there are a lot of good, great writers. I know of them from my 28 years in business and many conferences and just networking. But there are a lot of posers, and there are a lot of people giving really just wildly improper bits of information that throw people into into a tizzy. I mean, you don't know what's what. But the bottom line is the story of your career hasn't changed, the way you tell a story. It's just people's attention spans are different, so maybe how we present them, but you still need the context and all that. But AI specifically, it is, think about it, artificial. You don't want to sound artificial. And if you're just using that, like some people propose, and I know how to prompt it and how you can build your resume story. Now, story I'm saying loosely because not the type of story I would write, but it's going to sound, there's going to be that veneer feeling about it, and that comes across. So I would think that telling you this, the sample of this story that I'm sharing today is with permission from the client for use it for marketing purposes. She has worked with me now 3 or 4 times, and she's in high tech, and so she gets it. It's not that she doesn't tell her story well, or that she can't use AI or have someone else use AI, but we go intimately into getting to know her, interviewing, and so forth. So we go through 3 key steps. We go through an initial consultation so I understand what her goals are, and then a worksheet that she completes, a lot of just from right in her own mind, brain dump, I call it. And then we do a Zoom interview. And I take lots of notes, and I use AI. I've used it before AI became so popular. It's a transcript service that takes our Zoom interview that I record with their permission and pulls it into full notes, and then I have summary of notes. So they give me subject matter, and it helps me to kind of think through and organize it. But I do all the writing. I do not have AI rewrite or correct things for me. So, if you want to sound artificial, even if it doesn't feel that way initially, then use AI. But most people who want to be unique or distinguished, those subtle differences, think about it. The AI that is creating your resume is using a lot of the knowledge of what people like myself are writing and repurposing it and so forth. And there's always a new way to do things and say things. And so we want to create something new and fresh. I hope this is helpful, and I hope you have a great day.